Yesterday, I had all these grand plans to be super productive. But it's about 8:30 and all I've managed to do in the morning, and all I've managed to do is get out of bed and take a shower. But then I crawled promptly back into bed. The sun's not up. Well, the sun is up, but it's not shining, and I'm finding that I am very much a houseplant right now, wherein I need sunlight to function really well. So I don't know how much of that computer work is going to get done. Maybe this afternoon, but right now I feel like I want to take a nap, even though I've only been up for a couple hours, but I can't fall back asleep. I've tried a couple times because I woke up when Patrick got home from work. So I'm not, I don't know, I'm not awake, but yeah, very low energy. I'm gonna read and knit and see if I feel like doing stuff later. It's okay if I take the day off today. I'm gonna let myself take the day off. If I need to, I might write a letter today since I'm not feeling computery. Who knows? No expectations today. Look at what I did. I made this bias strip too long. So I need to attach it and then take it back. So Mara and I have been making muffins every day after dinner as dessert for this whole week because she decided. And today we unlocked an achievement. Mara pulled the muffins out of the oven all by herself because I was finishing a round on a sock and I took too long. So she did it by herself. Hey, sunshines. It is about 10:45 in the PM, and I have not talked to you all day. So, after I recorded, I took a nap, and I felt better, but still not great. I had all of these computer things I wanted to do today. I did not touch my computer today. I looked at it, and I was like, that's not a thing. So that's fine. I caught up on all but one letter/postcard that I want to send out. So I think I might actually finish that last letter tonight before I go to bed. I also did some knitting. I finished a sock. I put some progress on a bunch of other projects, and I fixed my blanket. So this strip right here is the one that I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too long. Well, it wasn't actually that long. So I went ahead and attached it to the other strips because I know gauge can change throughout. So the best way to tell, other than counting rows, which I was not going to do, was just to attach the strip to the blanket. That's how I want to put it all together. I don't want to save all of the strips and figure out the arrangement and stuff after. I just kind of want to attach them as they go. So I did this at the end of last year. This is my section of Advent stuff from Haley. And then this year I had just picked up this stripe to put in 5 rows of Humble Bumble Yarn Co., I think, in the Be Gay Do Crimes colorway. And so I had 5 stripes in here, and that's all I had to rip out. I'm super happy because I thought I was going to have to rip this out, and each one of these ridges is a different yarn, and all of the ends are already woven in because I knit in my ends as I go. I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to be a nightmare. It wasn't that bad. I did have to start a new triangle section for the next strip. So I did that, and then I put in I just knit the Humble Bumble, the Be Gay Do Crimes. I knit that straight off of this strip onto the other strip, and then knit in this triangle to finish off the strip. So this is really cool because even though it's just this little part right here, on my bingo card, I have finished 3 strips, and this totally counts as one of the 3. I had 2 in progress, this one and one that is self-striping yarn, and I'm getting very close to finishing that self-striping strip, and then I just have to do one more strip. So pretty sure I'm going to meet that goal this year. Other happenings today, I read, I listened to, The Night Courts by Melissa Albert, whatever the second book is in the Hazelwood series. I don't know. I don't know what it is, the second book. I don't know if it's just a 2 books or if it's a series or what. So I'm on disc 4 of that now. Finished disc 4. I actually had a nice little cuddle with Gabriel. He decided he wanted to sleep on the couch tonight, and I said, okay, that's fine. So we cuddled while I finished the rest of disc 4, and that was really cool. And he and I started an audiobook together. We decided that that would be a good way to stretch out the few physical books he has right now. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. His dad said that he would buy Gabriel books on Kindle, which is nice, but Gabriel has a really hard time like focusing on a screen for prolonged periods of time. So I had an audiobook that that I thought he might be interested in. It's called Chasing King's Killer. It's about the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. So we started that today, and he has to read for 30 minutes. So I set the timer for 30 minutes to listen to the CD, and when we stopped it after a little more than 30 minutes so we could finish the track we were on. He was like, oh, I kind of want to keep listening. And I'm like, well, we could finish this disc if you want. He was like, how much longer is the disc? I was like, I don't know. I think we're halfway there. And he's like, no, that's okay. We'll save it for tomorrow. So silly. But we had a discussion about it, and he really likes nonfiction audiobooks. So I think that I'm going to bring in the nonfiction book that I started on day 2, I think, of social distancing in my car. I think I'm going to bring that in, and we might listen to it after we finish Catching King's Killer, which will take us 10 days if we only listen to it for a half hour at a time, maybe 11 days. But I feel like at some point he's just going to want to continue listening, which is totally fine with me. And I've also been reading The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which is spooky in the way that Neil Gaiman's books are. It's a really short book. It's only 170 pages. I think I'm about halfway through it. But I didn't read it too much. I mostly read it when it was Mara's reading time. She's reading Grimm's Fairy Tales still, which I love. Okay, I'm going to let you go and go write this letter. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, sunshines. It is Wednesday, April 15th, and it's about 7 in the morning. I am fairly certain that I recorded absolutely nothing yesterday because, well, I did record things, but I didn't record vloggy things. I recorded tutorials and color with me's, and then I spent a bunch of time editing, and then I had 2 really long phone calls, one with my mom, one with my best friend Mary Lee, and The kids and I watched Cars and Cars 2, and we had a very full day. And I just didn't pick up my camera to vlog. Sorry. If there's footage from yesterday, I'll put it in right here. So today I have to finish up tax stuff. I filed mine yesterday. I went to file Patrick's and I couldn't find his W-2. It was not where all the other tax things are. So he had to print it out at work last night. No problem. I'll file it today. So that's on the agenda. Today is the first day of using the school packets. I thought I had one down here, but I don't. Using the paper packets that the school shipped to us. Yeah, Mara's already done with her math one, so that's exciting. And I think Gabriel's upstairs working on it again at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I would like them to just bust through their packets and just go through at least day one, get everything done so it's out of the way so we don't have to fight about it all day. But I'm worried it's going to be a fight all day sort of situation. I hope not. I'm hoping today and tomorrow are going to be simple. Friday is a different story because Gabriel has to write a constructed response, so like a 5-paragraph essay. It'll be okay. I'll make it through. What else? I did some reading yesterday. I read The Ocean at the End of the Lane. So I am pretty close to the end. I'm on page 132. There's about 170, 180 pages. So probably finish that today. At one point yesterday, I was listening to the Night Country, and I think I was listening to disc 5 or 6, whichever disc I'm on. And I was like, no, I'm going to have to listen to this entire disc again because I have absorbed 0% of this. So after all of the computery things, my brain was just fried and I couldn't even focus on my audiobook. It's fine. What else? I don't know. I'll check in. I'll try to be better about checking in today. I don't know how today is going. We'll see. We'll see how the schoolwork goes. That is going to set the tone for the day. But on the bright side, Mara's already done with her math. I have a video bomber. Look at her. So I finished listening to The Night Country just now. It's almost 2 p.m. And I finished reading The Ocean at the End of the Lane this morning. So I guess for my cleaning listening, I'll be continuing on with Linger. Don't remember exactly how many chapters are in here, but I am on chapter Dead Battery, apparently. So I'm going to read a couple chapters in this today. And I am also going to start, this being some assembly required for those of you not looking at the screen. And I am going to start on a Sunbeam, which is a graphic novel manga thingy. It's quite thick, but it shouldn't take me too long to read. A few days. My sister gave this to me to read. Someone received a giant box of paper today. What's the rule, though?
Only 10 sheets a day.
Yep, only 10 sheets a day. I have 2 favorite Easter candies. The Reese's Eggs, because just Reese's anything. I don't love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but all of their shapes for holidays are my favorite. But I also love Cadbury eggs. And I have received from Patrick 4 bags in the past week. These 2 are all gone. Ta-da, ta-da! I finished the second helical sock. Yay! I thought I would also show you my northeasterly, which is very, very small. But I've put, let's see, I've put this to here and this little part up here onto the blanket in the last couple days. So I love it. I just don't work on it very often. Other than my barn raising square and hexapuff blanket, this is probably my least worked on blanket. But it's for me and it doesn't have a deadline. Look at how cute they are. That little mop of hair right there is Mara. Oh, so cute. Guess she's gonna sleep on the couch tonight.